At least half the grains you eat should be the whole grains. When you choose whole grains for at least half your grain servings each day, you get all three healthy parts of the wheat kernel. Fiber from the bran is important for good health, and so are the vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients. Just because bread is brown, it's not necessarily whole grain. You'll know a food is made from whole grain if the words whole or whole grain appear before the grain's name in the ingredient list. Look at the ingredient label on food packages such as bread and tortilla wrappers or pasta and cereal boxes. The other half of your daily grain servings can come from other grain foods. White flour milled from the endosperm of the wheat kernel is used to make white bread. Regular pasta is made with semolina milled from the endosperm and the durum kernel. White flour and semolina are enriched with iron and 4B vitamins known as thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, and folic acid. Enriched grain foods like white bread have twice the folic acid, thiamine, and riboflavin of whole wheat. Folic acid helps moms give birth to healthy babies. Eat from every food group every day. Jenny Johnson is 9 years old. She's physically active sometimes. Each day she needs to eat 6 ounces of grain, 2.5 cups of vegetables, 1.5 cups of fruit, 3 cups of dairy, and 5 ounces of protein. So what counts as an ounce? Take a look here to figure out what exactly an ounce would be for your whole grains. Choose healthier foods from each food group. Every food group has a section on My Plate. When you have time, go ahead and try to figure out which of each of these foods go into each section of My Plate. Bushels of fun. Wheat is often bought and sold by the bushel, a unit of measurement for dry goods. A bushel of wheat weighs 60 pounds. From one bushel, a flour mill can make about 39 pounds of whole wheat flour or 42 pounds of white flour. A bakery can then make 64 1.5 pound loaves of whole wheat bread or 42 1.5 pound loaves of white bread. One bushel of wheat yields 42 loaves of white bread. The average 1.5 pound loaf, the size we usually find in the supermarket, has 24 slices. So then 24 slices times 42 loaves, that's 1,008 slices of bread. That's enough to make 504 sandwiches. If you ate a sandwich for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it would take about 168 days to eat all the white bread from one bushel of wheat. World-class traveler. The wheat grown here and in the rest of the United States travels to other countries so people can eat wheat foods too. Not all children grow up eating bread like you and me. Instead, some eat mostly rice foods. Wheat farmers in the United States send people to foreign countries to teach people there how to make wheat foods and to use bread, cereal, and other wheat foods in their daily diets. When these people realize wheat foods are good for them and taste good too, their countries buy wheat from American farmers. Wheat farmers export their wheat or sell it to other countries because they raise more than Americans can eat. In fact, the United States sells about half the wheat we grow to about 100 different nations around the world, everywhere from Japan to Venezuela. Who gets the dough? While wheat is the main ingredient in bread, the price of wheat has little to do with the price of bread. Did you ever wonder where the money goes when your family buys a loaf of bread at the supermarket? A 1.5 pound loaf of white bread, the size we usually find in the supermarket, costs about $3. Of that amount, the farmer only gets 10 to 20 cents. The rest of the money provides jobs for other people who make wheat into bread. It pays people who work at the elevator, flour mill, bakery, railroad, and trucking companies, as well as the supermarket, as well as the cost to package it. Beyond the table. When you hear the word wheat, do you automatically think of bread, pasta, and other wheat foods? I know I do, because these treats are some of my favorite foods. But did you know that wheat can be used for other things other than edible goods? Wheat and wheat straw have many alternative uses that make wheat such a valuable crop. All of the items listed below can be made from wheat. Cosmetics, which is makeup, pet, livestock, and fish feed. Drugstore products, eating utensils, ethanol for gas purification, fiberboard, food thickener, food trays and containers, genetic tests, insulation, packaging materials, paper, laundry soap, roofing and building materials, shooting targets, sweetener, and trash bags. So in summary, well, now you know all about wheat, the crop my family raises on the farm. Let's see what you remember about this important versatile grain. Go ahead and fill out your worksheet.